do they know of any dispensation for his situation? And they said, no, we know nothing but that you have to make wudu, even though you have this injury on your head. So he went and he followed the advice of his companions, advice that was given without knowledge, and he performed the wudu, and because of him putting water on his wound, it later got infected, and he later passed away. And when they came back to the Prophet ﷺ, the Prophet ﷺ was furious that they dared give advice without knowledge. And he was very upset that they acted without asking. And the Prophet ﷺ spoke to them very severely. He said, قَتَلُوهُ قَتَلَهُمُ اللَّهُ. They have caused his death, قَتَلَهُمُ اللَّهُ. This is the Prophet ﷺ praying that they face the consequences of their actions. And there may be very severe consequences for one who gives advice or speaks in the name of the deen, in the name of religion, without knowledge. Your advice or your answer might lead to the separation between a husband and a wife, or might lead to the division between two friends, or might have other consequences like people being deterred from the religion. So, giving advice must be based on knowledge. And when one doesn't know, the ultimate or the immediate command upon them is to seek an answer, to seek guidance for the issue that they have at hand. Now, the idea behind this type of event is we wanted to develop this culture. Sometimes they might not know where to go, or they might not know if they'll find someone who will receive their question kindly. And for this reason, we're encouraging the community that our doors are open, that we are here to grow together in our understanding of Islam. We are here to discuss critical issues that relate to our faith together. Neither of us here, me or Ustad Zaid or I, are here to pass judgment upon anyone. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the ultimate judge. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is aware of what we make public and what we make private. So we're doing this out of the spirit of brotherhood and out of the spirit of companionship in this journey to Allah Azza wa Jal. So that's one. And the reason why we named it Ask Me Anything is because it's a common pop culture reference. That they have AMAs for different subjects for people to entertain questions, any type of question that someone wants to ask on a given thing. Now, of course, ask me anything doesn't mean that I'll answer everything. Our deen teaches us the importance of, recognizing your limitations and recognizing when you don't know and not being too embarrassed to say that. And I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inspires us all to be able to say that. It takes a lot of bravery to say that, especially when you're in a position of authority, but even really for anyone, it takes some level of bravery to say, I don't know, I simply don't know, because it's a recognition of ignorance. And that's why our scholars long ago, they established, مَنْ فَقَدَ لَا أَدْرِي فَقَدْ أُصِيبَتْ مَقَاتِلُهُ. Whoever doesn't have the words la adri, I don't know, in his dictionary, will ultimately fall in ruin. Now sometimes, when you come to an imam or a da'iyah or a speaker or a shaykh, you might expect them to know everything. If you find someone always having an answer and always immediately responding to every single question that comes his way, this is actually cause for concern. When you find someone actually contemplating your question and actually perhaps suggesting that he needs to or she needs to consult some resources to give you a sound response, that should actually inspire confidence, not lack of confidence, because that means they're giving your question proper thought and they're considering it from different angles. So this is something very important to keep in mind. When you see someone holding a microphone or even someone holding a position at a masjid, it doesn't mean that they automatically know the answer to every single question. And I hope that you'll see in me and in Ustad Zaid many times over that when we don't know something, we'll tell you that it needs further research, or we'll hold back on giving you a response. Wallahu ta'ala a'lam. And with that, inshallah, I'll stop with the reflection. We only have a few minutes left for Salat al-Maghrib. So I'll answer the question that I got here. It's a very quick question. It says, under what circumstances are you allowed to pray in your car? Well, the issue with praying in the car to begin with is twofold. First, it's very difficult to face the direction of prayer while you are in your car, unless you're going to actually turn your car and make it face the direction of prayer, which sometimes is not easy to do. The second issue with praying in your car